There is a moment in life that silently changes a person forever. Not when they become rich, not when they finally succeed, not when the world starts admiring them. No, it happens the moment they stop chasing life with desperation. Because strangely, the harder most people force things, the further peace moves away from them. Maybe you have felt this before. You think too much. You overanalyze everything. You replay conversations at night. You try to control outcomes, timing, people, the future. And slowly your own mind becomes exhausting. Marcus Aurelius understood something 2,000 years ago that most people still fail to understand today. You have power over your mind, not outside events. And once you truly understand that, your entire life changes. Because peace was never supposed to come from controlling the world. Peace comes from mastering yourself. The Stoics discovered that life begins to flow differently when you stop acting from fear and start living from inner certainty. Not anxiety, not obsession, not desperation. Calm power, like water moving through stone. Quiet, patient, unstoppable. And tonight I want to show you how to enter that state. A state where your mind feels lighter, where opportunities stop feeling forced, where your energy changes, and where life finally stops feeling like a constant battle. But before we begin, I want you to ask yourself something honestly. When was the last time your mind felt truly peaceful? Not distracted, not stressed, not chasing something, just peaceful. Most people cannot even remember, and that says everything. Most people are not destroyed by life. They are destroyed by their own thoughts. Think about it. How much energy do people waste trying to control things that were never theirs to control? Other people's opinions, the future, timing, validation, whether someone stays or leaves, whether success comes this year or 10 years later. The mind keeps searching for certainty in a world that was never designed to be certain. And slowly that need for control becomes suffering. Epictetus warned people about this centuries ago. Make the best use of what is in your power, but modern life teaches the opposite. Constant pressure, constant comparison, constant urgency. Everyone is rushing. Everyone is proving something. Everyone is exhausted. And beneath all that noise, most people secretly believe, I will finally be happy when life goes my way. But peace built on circumstances never lasts, because circumstances always change. The Stoics understood that true strength comes from emotional stability, not controlling the outside world, but mastering the inside one. And once you understand this, your relationship with life changes completely. Because now, instead of trying to control every wave, you learn how to become the ocean. There is a difference between intention and desperation. Desperation says, I need this to happen, or I cannot be happy, but inner peace says, I will work for this sincerely, but my peace does not depend on the outcome. That is real power. Marcus Aurelius lived through war, betrayal, disease, and uncertainty. Yet even as Emperor of Rome, he constantly reminded himself not to become emotionally chained to outcomes. Why? Because attachment creates fear, and fear destroys clarity. Look at your own life. Some of your best moments arrived when you stopped forcing them. The relationship came when you stopped chasing love. The opportunity appeared when you finally relaxed. The answer came after you stopped obsessing over it. because a calm mind sees clearly. A desperate mind cannot. Desperation creates tunnel vision. Peace creates awareness. And awareness changes everything. When your nervous system is constantly trapped in survival mode, you stop noticing opportunities. You stop trusting intuition. You stop hearing your own inner voice. Your body becomes tense. Your decisions become reactive. And eventually, you lose connection with yourself. This is why stillness matters. Not because stillness magically fixes life, but because stillness reconnects you with wisdom. The Stoics practiced this every day. Every morning they reminded themselves, some things are within my control, some things are not. And inside that simple truth, they found freedom. Imagine how your life changes. Once you stop needing every outcome to validate your worth, imagine how light your mind becomes. When you stop forcing life to move according to your timeline, because life flows differently when you stop gripping it so tightly. Most people are mentally absent from their own lives. Their body is here, but their mind is somewhere else, regretting the past, fearing the future, replaying old conversations, imagining disasters that never happen. And while they remain trapped inside mental noise, life quietly passes them by. Seneca once wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, because the future has stolen enough of your life already." How many beautiful moments have you missed because your mind was somewhere else? How many mornings did anxiety ruin before the day even began? The present moment is where your power actually exists. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now, this breath, this moment, this decision. The Stoics understood that the quality of your attention determines the quality of your life. A distracted mind suffers constantly. A present mind becomes peaceful, and peace changes your energy. People feel it, rooms feel it, life feels it, because presence is rare now. Most people never fully arrive anywhere. But when you slow down, when you truly listen, when you stop rushing through existence, something extraordinary happens. You begin to feel alive again. Not because life suddenly became perfect, but because you finally returned to it. And maybe that is what most people are missing. Not success, not money, not status. Presence. There is one truth. Most people spend their whole life avoiding. Life will not always go according to your plan. People will disappoint you. Timing will confuse you. Some doors will close unexpectedly. Some chapters will end without warning. And the more you fight reality, the more you suffer. The Stoics called this amor fati, love of fate. Not just tolerating life, trusting it, even when you do not fully understand it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That single idea changes everything, because now the obstacle becomes the teacher. The pain becomes wisdom. The delay becomes preparation. Suddenly your suffering is no longer meaningless. Maybe some endings protected you. Maybe some failures redirected you. Maybe life was never punishing you. Maybe it was shaping you. This is emotional maturity. Not asking, "Why is this happening to me?" but asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" Because life is always teaching, always shaping, always refining. And slowly, you stop fearing uncertainty. You stop panicking over every change. You stop needing constant reassurance. Because your peace no longer depends on life being predictable. Your peace comes from knowing you can handle whatever arrives. And that realization makes a person powerful. Here is the truth. That changes everything. The moment you stop needing the world to constantly validate you, you become free. Most people give their emotional state to external things. Money controls them. Opinions control them. Social media controls them. Success controls them. Even failure controls them. Their peace depends on circumstances. And that is why peace never lasts. But the Stoics believed true freedom begins internally. When your confidence comes from within, life feels different. You stop chasing approval. You stop explaining yourself constantly. You stop needing everyone to understand you. And strangely, that calm energy becomes magnetic, because people are naturally drawn to those who feel internally complete, not arrogant, not loud, not attention-seeking, grounded, certain, calm. There is something powerful about a person who no longer needs to prove their worth to the world. And maybe that is the energy you have been searching for all along. So breathe deeply for a moment and remember this carefully. You were never meant to spend your life in constant tension. You were never meant to wake up every day carrying fear inside your chest. The Stoics understood something timeless. Life becomes lighter when you stop fighting every moment, when you stop forcing, when you stop gripping, when you stop needing the universe to prove your worth before allowing yourself to feel whole. Because peace is not the reward at the end of life. Peace is the way you walk through life itself. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So protect your mind, protect your energy, protect your inner world, because the world outside you will always change. But the person who learns to master themselves becomes unshakable. And before this video ends, I want to ask you something. What would your life feel like if you stopped fighting everything and finally allowed yourself to live in peace? Think about that carefully. And if this message spoke to you, write this in the comments. I release fear and trust the flow of life. And tell me honestly, what is the one thing your mind struggles the most to let go of? I really want to read your answers. And if you want more deep Stoic wisdom, calm discipline, powerful mindset shifts, and life-changing ideas that help you master yourself, then subscribe to Silent Dominion. Because here, we are not chasing noise. We are building inner power.